Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second of our semifinal matches here on Card Sharks. Glad to be with us once again. Nels made the finals on last week's episode, and who is going to join them? Well, we shall find out over the course of the next 20 or so minutes. For today's game, we have Alex School facing off against Shedrick Weatherspoon. How are both of you?
Good.
Now, again, congratulations to both of you on making it this far. Now, the winner will move on to the finals, but whoever loses will play the money cards to try and add to our tournament bank, okay?
Alright.
Alright, then let's get to it.
Go Cedric! Woo!
Yeah, great.
And one of our finalists is here, and he's rooting for Shedrick.
Oh, Alex.
Alright.
Thank you.
Well, it looks like we get a difference of opinion here in terms of who's rooting for who. Alright, Alex, you're in the champion spot for this match, so the first question is yours, and it's an audience poll question. And you'll see it as soon as I let Nels in here. Oh, yes. Okay,
No.
Alex, we surveyed how many out of 10 women said that they have bought a copy of Playgirl magazine? Remember, we surveyed these women on Zoom before the show and asked if they have ever bought a copy of Playgirl magazine. How many said yes?
I know how many Cedric has cost.
Oh, Lord.
How many you have?
You know Playgirls for girls, right?
Yeah, okay.
Well, excuse me.
But my answer is I'm just gonna go 5.
5. They go right, split up the middle. Shedrick, higher or lower than 5?
All depends on what type of women and how much they really need from men.
Well, Cedric, you should know.
I do Playboy, not Playgirl. Playgirl's for chicks, dude.
Well, there you go.
We apologize to any women who may be offended by that.
Jesus
Nobody saw
Christ.
heard that.
Look, if some chicks want to see me in a goddamn Playgirl magazine, I think it'd be higher, but nah, that's not the case. I'm gonna stay lower.
Shedrick's going to say lower. The actual number of women who said that they have bought a copy of Playgirl magazine is 5 of them. Alex got it exactly right.
You see this?
Now, Alex, in the Tournament of Champions, you don't get $500 for an exact bonus, for an exact answer, but you get $1,000. Hold out your hand here. 1,
Alright.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There they all are. That is yours to keep, regardless of how well you do in the rest of this match. And just for the record, I don't read any of those magazines. Although in my case, it would be Playboy if I did. Alex, you have a queen.
Exist.
Alright, well, I will go ahead and keep the queen and go lower.
Lower than the queen.
Gotta be higher.
It's the 6.
And I heard that, by the way. Alright,
And for once, it wasn't me.
I know.
okay. I'll just play it safe and freeze on the 6.
Alright. Remember, in the Tournament of Champions, strategy is very important. Shedrick, next question goes to you.
Just
Alright, Shedrick, we surveyed 100 married women and asked if they have any second thoughts after their wife accepted their marriage proposal. How many of them said yes, they had second thoughts after their wife accepted their marriage proposal?
all depends on what type of wife they were. They could have been gold diggers, could have been nasty, could have had a dark secret. So many options here. I'm gonna say 45 had second thoughts.
45 of them. Alex, higher or lower than 45?
I'm gonna say lower than 45.
Lower than 45.
It's gonna be higher, I swear to God.
Nels thinks it's going to be higher. Well, let's see. The actual number is 27. No, it's lower. So Alex gets control of the cards.
I guess some of the men probably are committed to it.
Alex, play the 6 or change it.
Change it, please.
All right.
Watch it be an 8.
The 6 is now a kid.
Oh,
Good change, sir. Good change.
Lower.
Lower than the kid. It's a 3.
Curses, man.
Higher.
Curses, man.
Hey, give me another
Higher than the 3.
He's
It's a queen.
Lower.
This is to win the first game. Lower than the queen. It's a 9. Alex, you have won game number 1.
He had that change, man.
All right, you are 1 game away, but Shedrick, you know what you have to do here, game number 2.
Yeah, tell me something I don't know, Marky Bar.
Anyways, Alex has the first game. He also has that $1,000 bonus for that exact guess. And Alex, we start off round 2 with you here. We surveyed 100 first graders and asked, this is a would you rather question here, Alex. Surveyed 100 first graders and asked, would you rather eat a peanut butter for jelly sandwich for lunch or for lunch over lobster? How many of them said they would go for the peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Well, obviously, a lot of first graders would rather eat a pea-based sandwich for lunch. So I'm gonna say that's a very high number. I will say about 75 of them.
Makes sense. Alex has 75. Shedrick, higher or lower?
First graders rather eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich over lobster. I'll say lower. Because just
Lower than 75. Actual number of first graders who said that they would rather eat a peanut butter jelly sandwich for lunch over lobster is 92. It's higher. Well, Alex, you definitely had the right thinking there. And just for the record, I was in that age bracket once myself, and if I was given that choice back then, I'd probably take the sandwich too. Alex, you have the 3.
Higher.
Jesus.
Higher than a 3.
Let it be lower.
10.
Oh, gentlemen, it's going to be a short match.
I'm gonna take a chance and go lower.
Oh,
He's
boy.
going to go lower than the 10.
It's going to be a short match.
It is not. It is a king. So you're going to go back to the beginning of your row, and Shedrick breathing a sigh of relief.
You think?
And Shedrick,
I know, right?
you are going to start off your turn with a deuce.
Oh, happy day. Well, the only thing I can do is say higher.
Well, that's right. Higher than the deuce. An ace.
Hello.
Lower, man. Let's go lower.
Lower than the ace. It's a 5.
I'm a freeze. I ain't taking no chances.
Gonna freeze on that 5. That'll put you 2 cards away. And as I mentioned in the first game, strategy in this tournament is very important.
Hey, Cedric, how dare you miss it?
Alright, Shedrick, the next one is for you.
High.
Shedrick, the next one is for you. We asked 100 people this question. Should nude bathing be allowed on sections of public beaches? How many of them said yes?
Oh, Jesus. Nude bathing?
Oh my god.
Oh, Lord.
There's children there, for Christ's sake.
Right?
This is a
Well.
perverted question. This is a perverted wet dream here.
Right?
Unless
That'd be
it's an
perfect for
adult
John
only
Bergman.
beach.
Okay, on second thought.
35, man.
35 of them. Alex, higher or lower than 35?
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna say higher.
Higher. Actual number of people who said nude bathing should be allowed on sections of public beaches is
Please God, not higher.
53 of them.
Are you kidding me?
Higher. What is this? The higher land?
That's what it looks like, Chris. Alex, play the 3 or change it.
You better play that 3.
I'll keep the 3 and go higher.
Higher than the 3.
I hope you catch a deuce.
It's a jack.
Thank you.
Lower.
I hope
Lower
you
than the
catch a
jack.
queen. I hope you catch a queen.
It's a 9.
Freeze.
Gonna freeze right there. Alex, you are 2 cards away from moving on to the finals. Shedrick, you are 2 cards away from tying up this match and forcing a third game. Alex, this next one is for you. We surveyed 100 people and asked if they've ever spent a night in jail. How many of them said they have?
Oh, Lord.
Mark Leota.
I have never been in jail myself, thank you.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's that many. I'm gonna say 18 of them. 1-8.
18. Okay.
Higher.
Shedrick, higher or lower?
Higher.
Without hesitation, he says higher. Actual number of people who said that they've spent a night in jail is
Please, God, I beg of you.
only 2 of them.
What fresh hell am I pulling here? What kind of freaking ludicrous stuff is this? What 2 people?
I guess not a lot of them like jail.
Teenagers, maybe.
Alex, play the 9 or change it.
Change it.
Gonna
let's get
change
over
that
it.
9. It is
Come on, give me
now a 10.
Lower.
We're gonna go lower than the 10.
God, give me strength.
It's a deuce.
Thanks for coming.
This is to win the match and move on to the finals. It's a queen. Alex, you're our second finalist. Alright. Shedrick, you had bad luck with those questions. You made some good guesses, but the results just did not go your way. I am sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
But you do get to play the money cards one final time to try to add to our jackpot, which is currently at $101,800. Of course, whatever you win here in the money cards gets added to that jackpot. But if you win a car, the amount of it in cash will also be added. So do keep that in mind.
Cedric, you failed me.
What'd you expect, dude? I'm facing Alex freaking Hole. What'd you expect?
Alright.
Well,
Anyways, Shedrick, you know the rules for the money cards. And you also know that you get one Joker for free here.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, Kitty Boy will thank you.
oh, shut up, Lon.
Anyways,
I beat
Whatever.
you.
Shedrick, let's see if you can add another 32 grand to our jackpot here. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright. Shedrick, you are going to start off with a 7.
Jesus.
Just keeps on coming. Keeps on coming. Number 2, change that filthy 7. Just shoot me. Change the 7.
Alright, changing it with number 2. The 7 is now
God, dog.
a 10.
Wow.
$100 lower.
Cedric, no. God.
Gonna go $100 lower than the 10.
I'm having bad luck here, man. Just.
Oh.
What you see now? You see
Well,
that
you
shit?
only have $100 left, and you have a king. You may as well risk it all.
All of it lower. Let's go. All of it lower. It ain't even fun no more, man. This is bad luck today.
Lower than the king to get him back up to $200. There you go. It's a 6.
Let's get crazy. $200 higher than a 6. Let's get nuts.
Oh my God. Cedric,
Let's get nuts. Let's
He
get
only
nuts
has
here.
$200.
I'm
How
going
bad can
crazy.
this be?
Show me higher, baby.
Well, you got a jack. That'll bring you up to 400. We're gonna move that jack up and double your 400. You have $800 now and a pretty good card.
$200? No, take it back. $400 lower than a jack.
Okay, he's going half lower than the jack. All right, bring this man up to $1,200.
Show me 4 figures.
All right, it's a 7. You can change it if you wish.
I'm changing that 7 with number 1.
All right, with number 1.
It was his card, Mr. Krabs. He was number 1.
Thank you.
Making a SpongeBob reference there. Let's see if we can do better. It's a 10.
Come on! Another 10!
What the hell going on here?
Oh,
Shedrick, think about your bet carefully here.
$200 lower. I don't care anymore, man.
$200 lower than the 10.
Please, God.
It's a 4. All right, you're at $1,400.
Yeah, sheesh. You know what? I'm gonna go $700. It's higher.
All right, he's gonna go $700 higher. Let's bring you up to $2,100 higher than the 4. It's an ace. All right, let's move that up. You have to risk at least 1,050, but you have a very good card in your possession here.
All in lower. All in
All in.
lower. All in lower. All in freaking lower.
Everything lower than the ace.
You better not show me anything but lower than
Well,
the ace. You better give me
You're
that.
gonna get at least $2,100 to add to the pot, and we're gonna make it $4,200.
Well, at least you got something.
All right, so that puts the pot at exactly $106,000. But now you have a chance to add to that with a car.
Better find it, Cedric.
Well, he's got one joker, and if he can tell me correctly where that car card is, he is going to end up with this. A Honda Civic Coupe LX 5-speed automatic transmission. Worth $18,789. So that could put the pot at over $124,000 potentially, but only if you find that car card. You only have one chance. Think about this carefully.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. You're crushing my confidence, you Canadian freak.
I'm not trying to put any pressure on you or anything.
Yeah, right.
Sure, you're not just telling me you only got one joke and a 1 in 7 chance and the fool's looking at you. Find that car. Get out.
Stranger things happen.
You know what? Screw it. Let's go number 4. It's the hoe card. 4 the hole.
Smack in the middle.
Let's go. Let life be a lady. Give me that key card. Put it in the hole. Turn that ignition.
We're not going to be doing any of that.
6.
Someone said 6. No, it was at the end, number 7. But, alright. But, Shedrick, you've been a very good player this season. Hopefully we'll have you back in Season 2. So, that means we have a pot of $106,000 to give away in our finals next week. But who's going to get it? Will it be Alex
It will be
Toole?
me.
Or will it be Nelson? Well, Nelson's confident that he's going to get it. But Alex is going to want a piece of that, too. You're going to have to wait until next week to find out who wins this dogfight. See you next time.
Damn, Cedric.
You know